This is me. I am now streaming with a camera. I finally set it up. Bop, bop, bop. And we're gonna be streaming with a good old green screen because, well, I don't have the biggest room, and if I were to show the background, you would just see, yeah, I'll temporarily show it for a couple seconds. Actually, no. Yep. It's finally time to start streaming with the camera. It's crazy. It's like my whole first year of streaming journey, which is cameraless, and then it was a PNG, and then it was like a PNG. You know, let me just show you guys. Yeah, this is gonna definitely feel weird. But I really wanted to start streaming with the camera because there's a lot of like, whenever I'm being the bosses, there's a lot of wordless emotion that goes on, a lot of face expressions and everything, and I can't really like display that without you can't, how do I say this? A PNG is very limiting. The beauty of a PNG or having just the cat playing is that you obviously have you can't see me, so I could be doing anything and have little freedom. Oh, I'm reaching out into the next overlay. You could have little, I could be doing anything you guys wouldn't know. You know, every time I get up to go to the bathroom, every time I'm eating food or drinking water or anything, you know, yeah. Yeah, he's breaking free. Yeah, I was streaming for a little bit with my PNG. To understand, oh my gosh, I don't have the best camera, or to be more specific, I don't have the best camera settings. So therefore, when I was trying to, you know, it's weird staring at a camera instead of at the overlay. Like for my view, I have my gaming screen right here, I have my camera right here, and then my second monitor's right here. Actually, no, I think I can just show you guys. Oh man, I gotta turn off the... Give me a sec. Right. This is a little silly new video broadcast, aka the screen filter. And if I temporarily turn this off, face room reveal, that's the computer. This has been my setup for the entire time. Computer and then big monitor. And then my camera goes right here. This has been the setup. And then I got my microphone and mouse. And then the good old book of streaming and water glass. But anyway, that's enough room reveal. We have a boss to kill. Yeah, this is my laptop is on life support. It is all plugged up and everything. That's crazy. It's all plugged up and everything. I will admit my setup is not high end at all, but having a second monitor really helps. I got that for my birthday because my dad had an extra one, so he was like, yeah. And this monitor, it may look big, but it has some issues. It has a little bit of issues when it's trying to stream. Like, it has these weird rainbow lines and everything. I can see why he gave it to me. But yeah, sorry for the unfamiliarness, but this is what's going to be going on for a while. Of course, if it doesn't work out, you guys are like, I want the PNG back, I want the gaming cat, and I want the guys cheering in the background every time I talk. Then of course I'll switch it over. I'm flexible, and then I get to go back to my anonymity. But then again, I wasn't really anonymous. There was a stream in the background. Well, how do I word this? This is not my first time showing my face. Ah! I accidentally closed the wrong tab. Now we have no music. Oh, that's a problem. Now you guys can always see whenever I'm looking at chat. If you go to my YouTube and we go to videos, a while back, it didn't do well at all. When I was streaming, there was an event that went on. This one right here. It was when I went to QuakeCon. Basically QuakeCon is this really fun gaming event. I will be going this year. And oh my gosh, this is a terrible thumbnail. Well, it's just upload directly. It was basically 3 hours. I don't know why I did this. I was playing games while streaming in this big convention center, as you can see in the bottom right. Oh, that's a terrible camera angle. That was me a while ago. Holy moly, that's so dark. That is so dark. Oh my gosh. Like what? And that's me so much younger. Anyway, who cares about rep and past? I do. History is very important to learning. And we have a boss to beat. Now, while a couple of you guys were gone, I made some huge breakthroughs. You see, we all know the two scammers, that being Goblin Tinker and Calamitous, now nuked Calamitous. And Calamitous, she gives her silly little buffs. And I overlooked them. I just thought, hey, she's giving me scams. I know they're trade-offs, but they're probably just all scams. But I did not realize how good they were. So to understand this, I watched a couple of videos on this. You know how we have the enchant menu? If I put this here, I can set a flame where basically I have a burning effect, but every time I hit them, they burn, but at the same time, every time I hold the weapon, I burn. And I did not know. I thought this was just like, hey, I'm burning and burning, you know, that's not really good. I'd rather stay alive longer than do a little bit extra damage. But I did not know is that there is a certain accessory called Purity. There's a certain accessory, I can't find it for some reason. I wish I could go conversation, but I can't. Yeah. You know, honestly, if you want to get good at handling crowds, you just gotta be in crowds. I have always been a very outward person. Like, my personality just fits that very well. I've always just been outgoing. I love talking to people. I love going out. Like, when I was playing video games, I could play hours of video games by myself. But there would be this level of, like, loneliness that would slowly creep up. And that would just cause me to be like, hey, I don't want to be playing games infinitely alone. I want to go and talk to someone. I want someone to see my achievements and see my struggle. Which is one of the main reasons why I love streaming. Is that you get like a bunch of people that just say, hey, you know, this is really fun. Whenever I go somewhere, I'm just there. Gotta contribute, come on. What was it? Clarity. No, I forgot the name of it. Let me think. I know what it upgrades from. First you got a jar of honey. Jar of honey upgrades into this. Living Dew. Ambrosio. Yeah, Radiance. Now this thing is a big word jumble mess, but one of the biggest things is when you get hit, you regen for like 3 seconds, you regen a ton. So usually this is balanced by the fact that Calamitous or whatever, they hit you for like 300 damage and then you regen like 100. You know, so basically you're still taking a bunch of damage, but the trade-off is still there. It's still balanced. However, this item, when you have a flame weapon, you're constantly burning, so you're constantly proccing Radiance, and the burn's only burning you for like 2 damage per second. So while Radiance is constantly proccing, and therefore you get the extra burn damage on your weapon, but while you're burning, you have constant boosted regeneration, which is absolutely insane. However, the one we really care about is called Tainted. You see how these 2 skeleton arms? You see, every item has most melee, even though it says melee, they're ranged. Now, most items, therefore, most melee items are ranged, or at least the good ones. And then the true melee ones, they're true melee, but they do a big damage. The Iridescent Excalibur has both a ranged attack and a true melee attack. And if you using the Tainted, it basically says sacrifice all its range ability. You get these 2 skeleton arms, and they'll attack at 250% damage. Now, to understand how much damage we are now doing, my damage is quadrupled. I was sleeping on this. I didn't know how good this enchantment was. The Iridescent Excalibur, I hope I'm saying that right, Iridescent Excalibur, it has the highest base damage in the game. Now you might say, oh, why haven't you been using that? How come you use your Godly Tactitious True Paladin Major Hammer of Might? Well, the easy answer is this thing hits much, much faster than the Excalibur. So while the Iridescent Excalibur has the highest damage, it's like a glass cannon, and what's it called? And the hammer, it just hits so much faster. So total damage, the hammer's doing better. However, with this enchantment, where I have these 2 swinging skeleton arms, I now do. I out damage it. It's insane. See, I look a little blue. Let me make myself. I'll fix that later. Alright, so to understand the damage, so let me just show this. I think we have our damage on top right. You can see it when it right screens me. So usually, oh, let me scoop up all these apples that we don't. See, usually I'm doing, it looks at top right, I'm doing like 80k damage per second, which is when on a good time, which is amazing. But with this, holy moly, my damage just went to a quarter of a million. So my damage just jumped, and I heard him so fast that off camera when I was just testing this out, I got to the final phase. I got his health to 0, yet he didn't want to die for some reason. I don't understand the last phase. His health goes to 0, and he just doesn't die. You feel above you. And we finally learned how to dodge the fist. It turns out you just gotta not... You just gotta be good. Below a reflection of exactly how far you've grown. Why don't you want to shine, rising? Oh, okay. Twisted power. This is a really good first attempt. Okay. What was Relogic thinking? Okay, I don't know what's with this phase, but I always seem to get hit. Ah! Oh. Oh, we survived. Wait. Oh. Come on, just die. Okay, shoot. That was a really good first attempt. So we can see how much of a big damage increase this was. Well, usually I would just throw this hammer, which, no offense, this hammer is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely wreck Calamitous. What this hammer couldn't do is give me enough damage output. A little simple thing, if you do more damage and kill the boss faster, you have to survive less. But, yeah. Okay. That was a really good first attempt. I think, even if I got him to 0, for some reason, even if you get the Nameless Deity to 0.0, he'll finish his last phase or move, and then he'll go into his, desperation phase. Scoop up all the apples. Yeah, and then you just dodge up doing big damage. Like, you skipped so fast to where he crushes my adrenaline. I even got some 1 cycles where, I just do so much damage to him that he just dies. Like, just like this. Like, 10 seconds into the fight and he's already half health. Of course, he starts to go invincible a lot longer. Therefore, he makes it harder for me to actually true melee him. I just love it. Those, like, weird skull arms just swinging. Wrong dodge. Gaze down below, a reflection of exactly how far you've grown. Why don't you want to shine? Rise and fade. I don't like it. I just love saying he has his spear ready and then he's like, he's like instantly adjusting. Oh, also, this is something we gotta show you guys. Calamitous, Supreme Calamitous. For some reason she says unchallenged, but it took her about 300 tries for us to beat her. Avatar Emptis also says unchallenged, but I think it was on our like 30th try we beat her. It was existing. Nameless D we have not beaten. We're on our 105th try. So, to compare this, Devour Gods took us like 330 tries. And yeah, Yaron took us 260. So this guy's creeping up there. Although, with my knobby skeleton arms and scooping up all the apples. This one's easy to dodge. This one not so easier. You gotta dodge up. You dodge down and then dodge up and just absolutely melt his health. See, we just get him to phase 2 so quickly. Or this little... He always crushes my adrenaline. One of the most annoying things is that he always crushes my adrenaline right before I can use it. So it's like, go hitless or just tank it. Wait a minute, what is my volume looking at? Ah, my volume's alright. What? Oh! Alright. Alright, a good second warm-up. No, how are you guys doing? You know, it's been a... I know this is a bit earlier than I usually are. Usually I stream about like 6 hours from now. I was just looking at the time. 6 hours from now during the night because I used to have school, who would have thought? And then the school would, what's it called? I used to have school, and then school would get out around there. So like, that was like how I would naturally stream. But now I am graduated and going into the scary world. And I would love streaming to become the career, as in it will become the career. Future tense. But it is quite a work to get there. Man, he just dies so quick. 49.99. Of course, we're gonna have to make a new overlay, because like my shoulder's popping out. Or do I just have to sit in? We're gonna have to fix the overlay. This overlay was not designed for human beings. You feel above yourself. Now you'll pay the price. When you ascend past yourself, you will gaze down below. A reflection of exactly how far you've come. Why don't you want to? Go. You just gotta, you know, I really learned that the... Never mind. Never mind. I learned that whenever he's doing, I'm playing Risk Rain 2, and I think I made an enemy friend. No, still not the happiest mask. It's still a normal state. Didn't use happiest mask. It's still in its normal state. Yo, Risk Rain 2 is a banger game. I really recommend that game. I love Risk Rain 2. Banger soundtrack, banger survivability. As you already see, I had shown earlier, I have proof of actually playing the game. Risk Rain 2 is a really great game, although I found its algorithm really repetitive after I did everything. I don't know, something, a big thing that happened is that I've just played so much high quality games that with all the low quality or like mediocre quality, they just don't compare. I think I talked about this a while ago, but it's called being tainted by the extreme. It's like, yeah, easy example is with food. When you try normal food, I just stopped talking. But a big thing is that when you try normal food, let's say like a delicious hamburger or whatever, it's really good, amazing. And let's say you try like a steak. Now you try like what's the best steak called? I think it's called filet mignon. No, that's a type of part of an animal. It's called Wangoon steak. And this steak is so good that when you try it, any other food that you try just can't compare. Now you might have to say like, you know, nothing beats mom's cooking, which is true, but there's this thing that goes on with humans called being tainted by the extreme. Once you taste something so good, anything below it, I don't care how much you appreciated it, you can still appreciate it, but there's a bit of a curse effect that goes on. Like, it's not the same. And the same thing happens with video games. Like, when you were much younger, you played, well, at least for me, I don't know about you guys' story, I played like Wii games and stuff, and they were bad graphics. I'm just not gonna sugarcoat it. Bad graphics and everything, but they were the original. That was what the time had, and they were amazing, amazing for the time. I had so much fun playing those games. But the thing is, like, nowadays, you have these super, really good graphics, and I've played a lot of games like that, that anything other than that, I just, even though I'm like, wow, this game is so much fun, like this game like Terraria, it doesn't compare to the realism those ones have. At the same time, there's a big thing called art style. Like Terraria, obviously, you don't see this pixel art style much else anywhere. Oh, I survived it. A big thing is art style. Okay, we barely survived that, and we're really low. Which is, it's just come to say that I love games that have a lot of great art style. And of unique art style. Oh! Where are my nightmares coming from? Let's try not using the Rada Discord or Harmony. Terraria! Is that my clock? What's my clock doing here? It's gotta dodge. This reminds me of a certain other fight. I think it was, I forgot what it was called. Mutant? Wait, where'd all the orbs go? Ha! Oh, he's almost at 0. Nameless Deity doesn't like aiming up, by the way. Oh, what? Oh, wait, this is cheating. This is cheating. He's at the top of the screen. I literally can't dodge. Up. I'm being called by someone. Wait. My brother's calling me. Of me to do. No! Okay. That is so rude of me to do. Why did you start playing? Okay. We gotta lock in. He's gonna start spewing showers. Sorry about that, guys. I have a dad. It was actually my dad calling, and my dad's pretty strict if I don't answer the phone. He gets pretty mad. So, alright, let's get this. Okay, gotta switch to Rada Harmony. He's gonna start doing something scary. Oh! Okay. I've only made it here once. Up! Up! I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, that's what I get. I left the game for real life. That's tragic. You know, we got it once before. We can definitely get there again. Ah, it's so bright. Nameless Deity, I'm not very happy with you. We're gonna one cycle you right now. If you don't want to one cycle, it's basically on this specific phase, I just go up and kill. Boom. What even was that? Boom, we one cycled him. So basically when he does that weird phase where he's like doing the, I don't know, a lot of, we need context for this. A lot of people ask me, how is the Nameless Deity so easy for you? Well, the easy answer is, I've played against so many bosses, and while the Nameless Deity doesn't have a lot of unique he has a unique fights, but a lot of them follow the same algorithm, like bullet hell this, bullet hell that. Oh no, he's dashing into me. This reminds me of Euron. Except like I've played these games before. I've already like beat boss fights that have these exact moves. So basically, what's the word? I already played boss fights like this, so it's not really that unique, and I'm already like trained to fight this. Alright, at 30% he does his weird screaming phase. See, like, most of his moves are very like the Empress of Light. Like this one, I don't know about this one. Down, down, up. Okay. Hitless for now. Up. Ah. Okay. Bullet hell that I don't appreciate. Drain his health, drain his health, drain his health. He's so close. I summon you, hammer. Get to 0 so I don't have to survive one more phase of his fight. He's at 0. You're at 0. You're at 0. You're at 0. You're at 0. Oh, it hurts. How have I not gone hit yet? Alright, here's the scary part. So now he's some reason he looks like that. And now I gotta dodge. It's just like okay. Okay. Easy. Rod of Harmony. What was Relogic thinking? Did I actually do it? Yes! Let's go! Man. But it feels so unfulfilling because I didn't die 300 times. Oh. Is my game crashing? Wait, what's going on? I don't know. How do I word this? Every other boss took over 230 times, me breaking my mind, literally going insane. This one was too easy. Why is my game frozen? Sand is overpowered. We did it. I don't know. How was I too powerful? But what are the reasons? I've just dodged so many bosses and so many moves and everything that this guy was not thinking of learning. Probably because you ascended past yourself. You know, that's what I was saying earlier ago while stream. It's like Zarok was like, you know, are you ready to surpass even yourself? We'll wait for program to respond. Are you prepared to even surpass yourself? And how do I word this? I've just dodged so many different types of attacks that when this guy came, I was just already ready for him. It was like most of the other bosses, they switched up something. Like the difference between Euron and Calamity was that bullet hell. The difference between Devour and Euron was that Devour's constantly trying to rush into you in that annoying stupid grid attack. That grid attack killed me, but why is my... No, let's not wait in silence. And also, I died to all of them like 300 times. We'll wait for program to respawn. All of them I died 300 times, so like, yeah, but like, it's so weird. Like, this is the final boss of the entire Terraria journey. It's like the final boss. And that we just beat it. I'm waiting. Do I actually have to close the game? You know, we'll do it 2 more times. It's just, oh, it's so bittersweet. Actually, yes. Do I trust you? Okay, yeah, we'll do it. Nameless Deity is too powerful. It's crazy though. You know, we haven't even got Yaron or Yerim. It's just so weird. It's like that's. You know, we need to have an overview of this. Our entire Terraria journey. Yeah, let's watch this open for the last time. Not the last time. I'll revisit it when some big update happens. But like, this was the last fight. Also, I collected like 1,000 of those red apples. I'm just curious. I just died so many times, and I just thought picking up the apples were a little fun thing. Luminance. Adding recipe. Doesn't say I passed the test. Wait, 3 new. Oh. Oh. That's it. Well, there you go. I passed. I will say, Nameless Deity's place, it's so beautiful. Oh my, what is this up here? Man, my beautiful starter house. We'll go up here where we have all our trophies. What did we get? Starseed, equipable. Where does this go? You know, let's have it. Mr. Pumpkin was cute. But, literally just a black hole. Where does this go? No, we're keeping our cat. You don't know, I once had this cat when I was really young named Banshee. He was black and white. And then one day he disappeared. And yeah. We'll put you up here next to the Calamitous. One day he disappeared. And so I have the angel cat in remembrance of him. Shift to listen. An inquiry helmsman quivers with willing progeny, the entomb more. Okay, this is a lot of words that I'm almost not understanding. The lily erases an abstract nightmare. A debunar flagstone heals betwixt the gift. The obsidian orbits with a brain of an inside. So it's describing right now it's describing the nameless entity. An entropy, that's Noxus, tests beneath the light upon a persuasive magafauna. So it's saying Noxus challenged the nameless deity. The omnipotent warrior accedes above the disappointing gift. That's me. That's me. More reels after rejecting vassal. I don't know what that means. A persuasive lantana. What the grammar? I don't know what half of these mean. Poem lore. I'm understanding half of it. A granite rejects until the empire. A vein flies at brimstone. The cosmic entropy, that's Noxus again, or I guess the nameless one. Because it's like, in the song, it's like twisted garden, laced with power, cosmic entropy, something devour. Silence among the vilified Duma nears the... We gotta learn this. A wellspring elucidates through a defensive gatekeeper, a monarch. I think that's Yerim. A lordless crease beckons like the leaf. Okay, what the heck does this mean? I don't want to go on this unanswered. Let's switch to a better song. Calamity. Let's see. We're using Opera GX. Opera GX, if you'd like to sponsor me, I'm willing to take your money. But right now, I'm just using it because you have a really great browser. But please give me money. Anyway, let's see. Nameless Deity Whisper Meaning. Alright, we don't care about this. What the... yeah, that's a crazy thing. That's a crazy what he said. You know, we'll use AI. Nameless Deity, the Whisper... Oh my gosh. Really? You know, AI is lackluster. You know, I don't know. There's no one talks about this. You know, okay, fine. We'll leave it unknown. I have 877 apples. The good apple never falls far from the good tree. It grants 1 extra max health. We have 877 of these. Heck yeah. Like, what are we sitting at? Let's get to 1,000. Oh, why my hearts look so juicy? They look all crystally. The more I eat, the more crystally they become. Suddenly explodes. What are we sitting at? 1,038? You know, we need to activate the auto clicker for this process. Let's auto clicker this process. Alright. Where's our auto clicker? For some reason my audio always cuts out whenever alright, we want mouse left click, that's correct. Single, F6. So let's grab this right here, then easy. So yeah. It's weird. I feel like it's kind of cheating because we suddenly just it's just such a big jump in power. Like, potions could never do anything for me. Like, a potion would maybe fill like 1 heart. But I don't know. I feel like this is just becoming too powerful. What the heck? Press FS to close. Function 2. Oh, that's weird. That is weird. Why is my screen locked? Alright, we need to stop this. Stop the autoclicker. What is this? F8 to close. Found the debug menu. I like how my hearts look though. All crystally. Let's get rid of this. All the potions. Deposit all the potions. Treasure bag. What did we get? Moon burn dye. Wait, I'm human. I don't want to be human. Alright. How does this look? Now you test how something good looks. You look it on your wings. So it makes our wings just look absolutely alright. Ah! This sun is so bright. It's like distracting me. We're gonna take it off temporarily. It is so bright. And it doesn't leave me. Immortal Sun. This star seed. Oh wait, it's a master exclusive. You know, that's why we went master mode. Gotta think about these things. Moon screen allows the wearer to bathe in light beneath the tree without summoning names to when open. Right click to open. You know what? Let's do that. Cheat, congratulations. You now go to download the Dragon's Lens mod. It's not cheating. Sleep gives you permission to do it. What is this? What is the Dragon Lens mod? Dragon Lens mod. Alright. Customizable cheat sheet. What? This thing existed and I've been pulling out my hair over bosses? What? I passed the test. 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 I can't pass the test. My PC's too weak. I passed the test. I passed the test. So I came here after I noticed a notice saying I can install this mod. So I guess let's go to 158. Gotta check this out. When does the Nameless Deity pull up? Oh yeah, you know, these are some cool patch notes and everything. When does it pull up? When does the cheat sheet pop up? These are mostly just debugging people. Ba ba ba. Let's go. I have to go for it. I will be back. Yeah. I'm back. I don't know how much of you guys stayed. Sorry, I had to go eat. My dad came in. I am back. And I have to be a little bit quieter. What is that emo? Scene hydrate. Oh my goodness. Yep, you're right. We got some Fresca, which I love these. Tasty. Alright. So we were on our adventure. Let's go back to number. Let's just write our own comment. We can be among the probably 1,000 extinguished guests that are able to say, I have passed the test. There we go. Post. We are among them. I've passed the test as well. It's crazy now. Ba-da-da-da-da. It's crazy. Now we got a violin, deific touch. But we gotta review all our jobs. Oh, now we got a weird cursor. Now we gotta do wings. That look ass. God Glimmer. That's a very I don't like them. Nothing beats the Midnight Rainbow. Oh, these ones do look pretty good though. You know, I really like this on my shield. God Glimmer can go on my shield. Well, now what? Right. That's a great question. So, now we reflect on our whole journey. Let's see, where did it start? I think I spawned right here. Yep, this is where the spawn is. And then this became too much of a graveyard biome that I didn't like it. So I went left, and then I found the 3 trees together, which I made into my base. And then I adventured out. It was really great. I found the shimmer a while ago. Just think of notable things. I remember carving out the entire portion here just for the Exomix. There was a true ending. Oh yeah, with Solon, and you collect all her books. Yeah, you go with Solon and collect her books. The problem is I don't have Solon. She never spawned in my world. So the reason, and you can't reverse progression. The only thing you can reverse progression is to get is to do this right here. And that's why if you looked at Solon while she was fine, she was always grayed out because I never was able to beat her test. I mean, I could start a new world and do the true ending, but I mean, I don't know. It's like the journey's over, and this is just trying to stretch it in desperation to play more. That's what I want to do. I remember going down to the abyss and accidentally using the Rod of Discord and spawning the silly worm that I remember exploring the world and first going into there. You know, I got it. Let me just show you my old VODs when I first played Terraria. You know, this is prehistoric me. You guys probably wouldn't even know these. Alright. Content. Let's go to our oldest VOD ever. Our oldest VOD ever. Oh man, I remember that was my first time playing Terraria. That was when I streamed Helldivers and Minecraft and Elden Ring, and man, League of Legends gave my sanity another test. It was more streaming. Now let's see. When did I first start streaming Terraria? Yeah, it's right here. I guess it's when I first started. When was this? I think I've showed this once before. Oh, yep, yeah, it was barely past hard mode. Let's see if there's a shot of the map. This was when I was playing with my brother, but I guess the only thing left is to say goodbye to the game. You know, I love Terraria. I love Terraria. I played Terraria so long ago when I was like 14. And then now I finally get to play Calamity. It's so beautiful, so amazing. Love the music, love the gameplay, love the bosses. I mean, it's weird. It's like every one person, any Dark Souls player, anything, they're like, gosh, I hate this stupid game. And then when they finally beat it, after the 3,000th death, they're like, man, that was an amazing game. It's funny. There's only one place I can go to say goodbye to my world. My final test, I already did it. There's only one place left to go, and that is to rest at the apex of my adventure. You know, maybe rest under the right here. That's it. Goodbye. Goodbye, Terraria. Thank you, Terraria. You know, it's been fun. It's been really fun. And this is it. Just like on the mod page. You know. Say, like, what did we end with? Demon Shade Armor. Elemental Gauntlet. We beat it melee. Man. And we should have a Murasama in hand, because Murasama was so cool. And then this weapon. Our hammer's always been beside us. You know, our hammer's always been beside us this entire adventure. I've always had some version. F10? I don't get it. What is this? It just shows my... I don't know what that is. 100%? What does that mean? F11. Yeah. Thank you. No, this would be a banger thing to have. Well, that's goodbye, Terraria. And exit. That would make such a banger wallpaper. You're right. And you know, let's check one. There's one last thing I want to check, and that's my Steam. How many hours did we put in Team Modeler? 107, 170, 179.2. That's our entire Terraria journey, of Calamity at least. It's crazy. It's a banger game, loved it. Only took Wikipedia plus online video guides. Everyone should play it because it's amazing. And after you beat it, try Calamity. That's a crazy review. I don't even know when I remember I put that. That's a crazy. That is an absolutely crazy review. And you know, I should make that into a wallpaper. My last thing into a wallpaper. That's crazy. That's the entire Terraria. Terraria itself, it says 181. Yeah, I played base Terraria a little bit more. Yeah, and that's it. So the question is, what's the journey forward? What do we want to play? I've been playing, see behind the backgrounds, I play League of Legends, I play Helldivers and Minecraft, and Crazy Cattle 3D. I was thinking more of an adventure game, but I don't know this. I don't want to just start playing a bunch of rando games, but Crazy Cattle. It is on a. It's one of the browser games. Yeah, it's crazy. I remember when. Do you ever remember? I don't know if you guys had this experience. Do you ever figure out like all the IO games? Crazy Cat. Yeah. Explosive Sheep Battle for Dominance in a wool field. An independent battle royale where you play as the explosive sheep whose goal to be the last sheep stay. This sounds fun, but let me think. I'm just thinking, despite, I will play a bunch of little random games like this one stream night, but I'm just think for like the next big game that I'm gonna play. I mean, let's see. I've been working on this journal. This is my streaming journal, which I show everything. Like you can look at it. Oh, yep, it's all background. Let me see. Let me kill. Let me just see what my plans were. Let me just check where else my plans were. My room, my background. That's my room. See, this is what it says. A lot of stuff. It's like all my artwork stuff. Where I was like, where with all my 4 protagonists and everything. And the journey. Oh man, this is like reliving the past. Like, a lot of artwork went into this. Like, when I was thinking of an overlay of the Nameless Deity. Man. It's just, oh man. It's just, I don't know what to do with my life now. I think the next streaming game that we're gonna play is gonna be, already be Elden Ring. Oh man, it's so trippy. What do I play now? I beat the game. I spent 200 hours and over a year playing. What game do I play? I guess we could finish Black Myth Wukong. Could play that one. Yeah, I'll figure it out eventually, but for now, thank you. Even though you guys, a lot of you joined late, thank you for the adventure. I'll be ending the stream here. And now you know what I look like. Farewell, guys. I see what you're saying, Mice.